Hello YouTube, and welcome back to Brewing with Magic. Before I get into today's deck, I just want to remind you that real quick, we are going to be live on May 8th giving away a Strixhaven set booster box to one of our subscribers for free at random. So how do you qualify for that set booster box? Why don't you check out the description down below to find out, as well as our Discord information and a whole lot of other information down there. So check it out, and now let's get into what we're playing today. So for today, we are going to go ahead and play a Rakdos Sacrifice deck. This isn't the Sacrifice deck you remember from last season. This is a whole new version using all kinds of Strixhaven cards, and it has got a lot of synergy. So why don't we get into the deck real quick so that we can see the gameplay. First, we have, I call our early creatures, or our we don't really care, we want them to die creatures, if you will. So we have 4 copies of Eye Twitch. If you're not familiar with this new card yet, is 1 black for a flying 1/1, not bad, 1 for 1, and when Eye Twitch dies, learn. And we've got a whole bunch of lessons over here to go ahead and learn. We'll get into that in a minute. We have 3 copies of Serrated Scorpion. We have 3 copies of Hunt for Specimens. Now, it does look like that is a sorcery, but we're putting in the early creature, we don't care creature section, because what this card does is create a 1/1 black and green pest creature token with whenever this creature dies, you gain 1 life, and you also get to learn, and you do all of that for 1 black, 1 colorless. So just an amazing card. And we have 2 copies of Forbidden Friendship. You're all familiar with that one. 2 mana, gives you 2 creatures, hard to beat. So really, really good value. Now, one thing that's really nice about all this learn stuff is there's a lot of people out there doing things that might remove cards from your hand. You know, you got opposing Croxas and things like that. These are refilling your hand. So that's really nice. You just keep your hand going. Even though the lessons aren't as strong as a normal card, they're still really good, and it's something you wouldn't have been able to do otherwise. The next row we have is just our powerhouse, or our main big creatures. We have 2 copies of Croxa. You all know what that does. 2 Woe Striders. Not only is this a great creature, but it's a sacrifice outlet. And we'll explain why we might need a sacrifice outlet in just a moment. We have 2 copies of Exodus Auric Overlord and or Backside, Awaken the Blood Avatar. So this card does double duty in the deck because you can cast it both ways. I think the Awaken is a much better side, but let's talk about the front side. 2 black, 1 white, and a colorless gives you a legendary creature. It's a 2/4 with double strike and magecraft. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to your hand. So I cast it on that side if I've got, say, a Serrated Scorpion in the graveyard, especially. Kind of an Eye Twitch too, but the Serrated Scorpion is just super broken if you have, you know, this in play, and then you can sack the Serrated Scorpion or die somehow, you get it back. Again, back, and they just keep taking a lot of damage. But for the most part, I like the Awaken of the Blood Altar. So for 1 red, 1 black, and 6 colorless, it's probably always just going to be 1 red, 1 black, or something close to that, and you'll see why. What does it do? It's a sorcery. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may sacrifice any number of creatures. So it's another sack outlet. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each creature sacrificed this way. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Now, once you've done that, the card says, each opponent sacrifices a creature, then create a 3/6 black and red avatar creature with haste, and whenever this creature attacks, does 3 damage to each opponent. So not only is it a 3/6 with haste, but it's kind of a 6/6. Because it's going to hit your opponent for 3 plus the 3 that it triggers. So it's super, super strong card in my opinion. Then we have another sack outlet, an Emmerstrom Predator. You've all seen this one. Super strong card. Keeps getting bigger, and it hates on graveyards. So it's really, really nice. Then we're going to have our value section, or draw cards, whatever you want to call it. Draw cards or steal cards, or we're just going to get a lot of value out of this. We have 4 village rites, so we can go ahead and sacrifice a creature if need be and get a lot of value out of it. Let's say we have a Serrated Scorpion, do 2 damage to our opponent, plus draw 2 cards. And we also have 4 Plumb the Forbiddens as an additional cost. To cast this spell, you may sacrifice 1 or more creatures. When you do, copy the spell for each creature sacrificed this way. You draw a card and lose 1 life. So you're going to draw a card and lose a life if you sacrifice no creatures, and then do that every time after that. And then we've got 4 Claim the Firstborn. So in this deck, this is our removal. This is what we're going to do to those early creatures. And we're going to take them, especially those value creatures, mono white, they're going to let Luminarch Aspirant, unless they can protect it, of course, with Alcide. But if they have a puppy on the, Selfless Savior, doesn't matter. Claim the Firstborn is taking that. Claim the Firstborn is taking an Annex. It's taking a Robber the Rich. It's taking a Lovestruck Beast. It's taking all kinds of things from our opponent, then smacking them down, and then we're going to sacrifice it. We're going to kill it with either Village Rites, Plumb the Forbidden, Woe Strider, we've got Emerson Predator, we've got all kinds of things that you can do. So keep that in mind. Also, little trick with Claim the Firstborn, if it will close out a game, keep in mind that even though Croxa comes on the board and sticks for 4 mana, it is still a 2 cost that you could claim your own Croxa and then swing. So you're going to do the 3 damage to them when Crocs comes into play, or they're discarding a card, and then you're swinging immediately and doing the trigger again. Super strong. And then the very last card that's not land in the deck is Bastion of Remembrance. This card is just a powerhouse. You might not remember it because it's not played a lot, but you have probably seen it nowadays. It's 1 black, 2 colorless. It is an enchantment. Whenever Bastion of Remembrance enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human creature token. Then, whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent loses a life, and you gain a life. So, basically, you're going to use Claim the Firstborn to take out their early stuff. You're going to get a whole bunch of value. You don't really care if any of your creatures die, because you get a lot of value out of them. You're just going to keep smacking your opponent. Once you got Bastion down, you're just going to really start to take over the board a whole lot. And once they get big stuff on the board, what you're doing is the early game, you control it with your little creatures in the claim, and big game, you're just gumming up the board. Just really gumming up the board. Every time they attack, you do the best blocks that you can that make the, the most sense at the time, the most value for you. Maybe after you've blocked a few creatures, you're going to be plumbing the Forbidden because you have a Bastion. You block 3 or 4 creatures. Now you're going to draw, sacrifice them all, draw 3 or 4 cards, gain 3 or 4 life, do 3 or 4 damage to your opponent. Just keep the whole thing going. It is super strong, as you'll see in the gameplay. So now in the sideboard, what we're going to be getting with all of our learn cards is some lessons. And what lessons do we have? We have 2 copies of Necrotic Fumes, 2 black and a colorless. As an additional cost to cast this spell, exile a creature you control, and then exile target creature or planeswalker. What else do you want? That's amazing. You're going to go and get that when there's a problematic creature on the board that you need to kill, or planeswalker. Usually you can, like I said, gum up the board, so you don't really need to kill a creature unless it's a super problematic one. Maybe a planeswalker's messing with you, so that's there for that. Start from scratch. I guess if your opponent's at 1 life and you really, really need it, you go get that, but that's mainly to destroy target artifact. Then we've got 2 pest summonings. That's the main one you're going to go grab. It's our main utility card right there. It is, 2 black, because we're not running green, and a colorless to create 2 1/1 black and green pest tokens with whenever this creature dies, you gain a life. So those are amazing. We've got 1 Illuminate History, which is discard any number of cards, then draw that many cards. Then if there are 7 more cards in your graveyard, create a 3/2 red and white spirit creature token. You might go grab this if you've got 4 lands in play. It costs 2 red and 2 colorless. So if you got 4 or 5 lands in play, and for some reason you are flooding out, you've got like 3-4 lands still, and then you can learn, go grab this lesson, cast it, ditch all of that, get yourself a creature, get some new cards in your hand. Really nice. And then 1 copy of Mascot Exhibition, because if you do get to late game, this is just, you get a 2/1 with flying, a 3/2, and then you also get a 4/4. Super, super strong. And nothing super notable here in the land. The only thing to really think about is you do have 2 copies of Shatter Skull Smashing that you can use as removal or land as need be. So that is the deck. Before we get into that gameplay, really quick, give the video a thumbs up. It'd mean a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel. It really helps support us, and it means a lot. Be part of the Brew Crew and join our Discord. Down in the description, you will find the link. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into that gameplay. Saucy McSauce. Hello. Hello. Saucy McSauce. We do get to go first. We're showing a Fabled Passage, Needle Pathway, Plumb, Bastion Claim, and 2 Forbidden Friendships. I think we're definitely keeping, and we'll lead with the Fabled on black, unfortunately. What is Saucy got besides these awesome sleeves? What in the world? These from a secret lair? Whew. Temple of Malice coming at us. And let's crack it and get ourselves a swamp. Okay. Oh, okay. Bright Set Pathway is not a bad draw. I think we need to save that for white just in case. Let's throw this out on the red now. And let's get a Forbidden Friendship out there. Let's swing in for 1. Boom, take that. What you got, Saucy? And it's a swamp into a serrated scorpion. We're mirror matched. Oh, it's an eye twitch. They're coming at us. Let's throw this out on white. And let's throw the Remembrance. And let's sit back for a minute. Next turn we can claim... Yeah, thank you. Next turn we could claim something, and then we can also plumb. Oh, nice. Okay, this is funny. Nice. A double claim. So, let's... I don't think we need more land, because we could double claim and plumb next turn. And that's... so let's get the Forbidden out there. I wish it would have... No, it tapped fine. No attacks. Pass the turn. We're all gummed up here. I think I've got to make some moves soon. I can claim, and then plumb, sacrifice a bunch. Or at least their creatures. Definitely claim the serrated scorpion and probably the... I don't know if I don't know if the eye twitch will let us... Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. I will steal you, Woe Strider. Yep. Ouch. Okay. Ooh, and a village rites. So let's go ahead and claim that Woe Strider. Sacrifice some stuff to it. Okay. Let's also get this serrated scorpion. And then let's swing in with everything. Let's sacrifice, I don't know, one, what are they at, 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Almost kills them. So let's sacrifice, I don't need to draw that many. Let's just draw the 2 that's theirs and draw 3 cards. Boom, boom. Almost could have killed him. I was 1 away. Well, look at that. I mean, they could gain life if they sacrifice their creatures, right? But then I can attack. We'll see. We'll see what Sasi's got. We do get to draw a lot of cards. That is one neat part. And we have this hunt with the Bastion still. Immersion Predator! No! Okay. What do I do here? What if I just get, like, Serrated Scorpion? What if I Village Rites it? And I throw out this on black. So if I attack with everything, if they block 3, it's a stalemate, I think. So they do 4. I get through for 1. I don't think anything happens. So I think I just pass the turn. I throw out the eye twitch. I pass the turn. I'm gonna be able to sacrifice a creature to this, right? Or no, they don't have a way to. Whenever it becomes tapped, sacrifice a creature. And it becomes indestructible and it taps. So if they sacrifice a creature, then I still hit them. Don't know exactly how this works. No attacks. I'm gonna wait 1 more turn. It's 2 minutes, it's back and forth. The math is killing me. So if I hit that, attack them, and they block these 4, block 4 of these, they're going to lose 3 creatures, gain 3 life. 1 will get through, they'll lose the damage, but then they'll gain 3. It's just a whole... It's a cluster, if you will. They can sack everything to the Predator in response. Make this Predator bigger. So there's all these weird little interactions right now that can happen. Plumb the Forbidden. Only 1, huh? Okay. I need to draw a card for something. They're down to 1, too. Interesting. I think I could get it next turn with these Village Rites now. They can't gain it. I don't think they gain life. I think the 2 Village Rites just wins the game. Here's the Woe Strider. Because I don't have to attack now. Think I got you, Saucy? I'm not going to block. So... Let's see. Let's start off. Let's kill this eye twitch. Village rites. Decide Twitch. They lose a life. I gain a life. It's getting tricky. And we draw for this. I think I want the necrotic fumes. Or do I just... Yeah, I think I need the fumes for next turn. Ooh, 2 cards. None of them anything interesting. Red and a white. We already have a white. We never need any more white again. So let's do the red. So I've got 2 black. I can sacrifice this to make them sacrifice... Exile target creature, planeswalker. They're just going to sacrifice it in response. This is a sorcery, unfortunately. Oh, this is so weird. I'm going to do it again. Let's get rid of one of these. Make them do it. Yep, there you go. Oh! Oh! Oh, the second Bastion. Going in. Good game. Okay. I mean, if all my creatures live and theirs don't, then we're still going to get there in the long run. Okay, they got their mascot. Oh, did they not? They should have definitely kept sacking creatures. There you go. Sacrifice them. Why'd you sacrifice that to that? Good game! Oh. Opponent goes first. Hello, Lampshaded. We have 3 lands, a hunt, a plumb, a bastion, a claim. That's good. We'll take this with these 3 lands. Hello. Hello. So they have a Highland Forest. Let's so this is black, that'll be white, this will be black again. Well, this could be white and this can be red. So we'll lead off on a black. We need double black, red, white for this deck. White we don't need for a while. Lampshaded. Throws another land. Moss Viper. Don't come at me with that Moss Viper. Let's go ahead and throw out a pathway on red. And let's throw the Forbidden Friendship to get 2 tokens out there. Pass the turn. We're not attacking. No attacks. We could have attacked and then taken the block, but they could, yeah, they could blow us out with a, you know, what, a shock or something like that. Frostbite. There's the Tajuro Blade Master. We've got them already locked up, so that's good for us. Let's go ahead and play the pathway on black and throw the Bastion. Let's get another 1/1 out there. They're going to have to come at us eventually with all their death touch. I'm assuming they maybe have Finn in the deck. Something's held up here, so they have either a shock or a frostbite. Or, yeah. Okay, they did not do it before the Bastion hit the board. No attacks. Let's just gum it up for a minute. Let's make the trades we want. I mean, no different trade if they block. There's the Finn we've been waiting for. Okay. So, here's a white land, or we can thin the deck. So that can go on black now, and we can throw this on white. Is there a reason not to? Let's see. I want to get something to sacrifice to that. So yeah, let's throw this out on white. Thin the deck. Oh, we can't get white. This is white. There's no white land in the deck. We'll get another red. Or we'll get another black. We don't need double red. So we're going to throw the Predator. And we're going to pass the turn. Next turn we can steal this Finn. And we can use it. I mean, I could have stolen it this turn and done the Plumb the Forbidden, but it just feels like we have a lot more value now, and we're definitely in more of a control state this way. So let's not attack, pass the turn. Now we can start attacking the air and getting real aggressive here if we want. They're going to try to death touch it. It's not going to work for them. If they have a fight, I don't know. I don't know what this is holding up. Something they have held up. This doesn't have any activated abilities, so... Okay, what do you got here? You're mutating this, huh? Mutate. This creature does X damage to any target where X is a number of times. So now they can do 1 to anything. Okay. I'm going to not be able to get that now with the claim. Does death touch now. So, let's see. Pass. Okay, I was going to say, come at me. It will be a 4/4 by the time we are done. So, we still don't need this white. We'll throw you out on red. We got a lot of black right now. Let's go ahead and take this here Finn. I would like your Finn, please. Oh, what? I did not think that that trigger had gone off. I would have... No! Now I sad. Okay. 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 We're coming in! Now I'm tilted! I did not realize I missed that trigger, but I did. It was my fault. Let's go ahead and plumb for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Submit 4. I would like to draw some cards. Thank you very much. Another Bastion. That'll be nice next turn. And there's another Immersion Predator if I decide to run it the correct way. Let's go ahead and throw out this rated Scorpion and pass the turn. If they come at us with the 3/4, I think we're taking it. Unless, I mean, even if they throw out a Finn. Ah, that was such a... We all make misplays. You just got to keep your head in the game and keep going, especially if you're on the ladder. I could have sworn I had... Yeah. That's the takeaway. Oh, another Bastion of Remembrance. What? Okay, well, let's just... I was going to throw the Immersion Predator, but this is just GG's. Okay. Cool. I get a 1/1. It still triggers. Then I get another Bastion. Thank you. Take that out. I'll throw another one. Take another one, please. Thank you. I'm done. Your turn. Would have already been over, but... Let's throw this on white, because we can, finally. Let's just end this game. Let's throw the Bastion out. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just win the game. 1, 2, pay 2. 1, 2, submit 2. GG. Good game. La Calba. Hello. Let's do this. Okay, so our opponent goes first, and we have nothing but tap lands. So, interesting. Hopefully they're not too fast. We'll keep it. This is, not a greedy keep. It's just a slow keep. They go plains. Clever Luminancer. Of course they do. Temple. Village rites. We have a village rites. We're going to have to pass on that. And here's where they just explode. This deck just goes... Oh, no. I need a claim the firstborn. Oh, that would have really helped. Let's go ahead and throw you out on black. And let's throw the serrated Scorpion. And let's go ahead and pass. Okay. They're not coming at us. Okay, then let's not do anything. Ooh, claim. They're probably going to wait. They probably have a protection spell. I don't know. They don't have hexproof. So, what do I do here? I think the play is to throw this on black. Please let this work. Thank you. Can't village rites first. First I have to attack. Okay, now we'll village rights the Leonin. Oh, we could cast this next turn if we wanted on the front side with double strike. And it gets, well, we don't. We have Dices Z. I probably said that wrong, but welcome, opponent. Let's do this. Opponent goes first. We have 3 lands, an Extus, which is a little slow, an Eye Twitch, a Hunt, and a Bastion. I ain't passing up on 3 lands that goes into a Bastion. Hopefully they're not too aggressive, because I want to lead off on this here Temple. That way this could be white, and this could be another black. They go Swamp and Pass. Nice. Temple it is. And it's a Fabled. We will keep that. That's our 4th land. So we have black, white. This could be red or black, and then we get red. We get the opposite of whatever we throw this on. Another, there's the Fabled that we knew was coming. So, to use all of our mana efficiently, let's go ahead and throw this out on. They don't need to know we have the white yet. We can't grab white because the deck doesn't have white. So let's throw this out. Throw out the Eye Twitch. I'm just gonna crack that. Yeah. I want them to actually think that we don't have any land. I should have oh, okay. That's fine. I would, yeah. Okay, so they're going to take our Bastion or one of our hunts, so we're okay, so I don't want to grab a Pest Summoning because they're going to take it. And let's see, what do I... Maybe I'll let them think that I need to draw cards and they'll take that from me. I don't want that card. Let's go ahead and crack this. Get another black. This could be red. Okay. We'll throw this now. We have to get the Bastion out of our hands. That just has to happen with this Elspeth's Nightmare. They can't take the Exodus or Overlord, we'll say. They can take any of this. And I'm hoping, since there's 2 of these, they think I want to draw cards. Nah, didn't fool them. Didn't fool them. They're going to take a... Oh, I did! Oh, nice! Nice! I did not want that card. Oh, shoot. This deck, I think, is super fun with this card. If you have creatures in the graveyard, you get the X decide. Otherwise, the Awaken the Blood Altar or Avatar is absolutely phenomenal. Okay, they throw a mountain down. What do you got? They're passing? Okay. Another Fabled Passage. Throw that out. Thin the deck. We're going to get white. Don't think we need it because I don't think I'm casting it on that side. Oh yeah, I do that every time. I have white down here. I just said that. Ignore that part. Cut that out. No. So this costs us 6 and we don't have 6. So we hunt for the species. We're gonna go learn. If they have another way to take something out of our hand, good. Nice thing is, if they are playing hand destruction, we're throwing cards, but keeping cards in our hand. So we need a Pest Summoning. I'm going to throw another Hunt. And we're going to grab that other Pest Summoning. And then we'll attack for 1. And try not to do the opposite of things that we just said we can't do. Exile my graveyard. I told myself, put in 1 planes, you'll want it. And then I was like, no, why are you going to... Well, if you naturally draw the planes, and then I always do that with that Fabled Passage. It's up here. So they throw a Mire Triton. They've got 2 black left. Now they have a mountain, so they have 3 left. They're at 21. We're at 20. Things are about to get rather nice for us. Ooh, a Claim the Firstborn. So let's go ahead and claim that. That was an instant snap, so they don't even have removal right now. So I'm going to go ahead and cast Awaken the Blood Altar. We're going to sacrifice, well, we got 1, 2, so we got to sacrifice 3. Sacrifice 3. We do a lot more damage this way. Let's sacrifice those. Boom, boom, boom. Triggers on the Bastion. Boom, 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 boom. I love this thing because it has haste. Now it deals 3 damage to him instantly from that. Then another 3 from the attack. 1 from here. Let's throw that on white and get that out of our hair. I don't even cast this card on that side most of the time, so that's... Blood-Cheek Thirst! Good. Okay, well, gonna have to keep doing those. Because we're gonna start throwing a bunch of pests. Rankle. Okay, make me sacrifice. And if you make me discard a card, then I'll discard the land. No, okay. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and throw you out on black. Pest summoning. Pest summoning. All attack. Pass it back. Oh, this next turn is golden. I'm pretty sure we win next turn. I don't think they can gain life. It's a lot harder for us to win if they do make us discard a card. I'm not gonna lie. Unfortunately, we would probably be discarding the Serrated Scorpion. Because the Plumb the Forbidden kind of sets things up for us. We could attack with everything, then sacrifice everything. Hopefully they don't do that. They just draw. And if they draw and take a damage, that's even better for us. They can throw the... Nice, they did not make us discard. They can throw the Woe Strider now. So that's fine. But I also can throw the Serrated Scorpion into a Plumb now. Roxa! Perfect. Oh, can they throw the Crocs too? No. So they're going to. Okay. Yeah. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them will get through. They'll block 1. So 4 get through. They'll be down to 3. I Plumb the Forbidden. They die. Yep. There we go. Boom. We'll get rid of the Serrated. Please don't have... Okay. Oh! So we'll throw the Forbidden Friendship. That's even better. We're swinging with everything. Good game, Daisy. Or Diocese, or... It's Daisy? Yeah, that's Daisy. Man, I am killing it today. So yeah. Boom, 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 boom. It's supposed to be a Sunday fun day. I'm recording this on Sunday. And I will win the game now by sacrificing... Let's go with, I don't know, 6 of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good game. Got it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for Rakdos Sacrifice. So, I'm not going to lie. I actually made a few more game mistakes than I feel like I normally do. Everybody makes gameplay mistakes. It's just part of the game. You're trying to constantly not do that, improving as a player. But the reason I even bring it up is take your time with this deck. We are playing best of 1. You have a timer. I'm not saying to rope your opponent, but it's not like best of 3 where you only have 30 minutes on your side. There are a lot of lines with this deck. It looks straight up forward. It's not. There are a lot of lines. And if you don't take your time, you will make little micro misplays or big misplays, and it will cost you the game. But if you just take your time, think about everything that it's doing, then this deck is super solid and super strong. So, and it was a blast to play, as you saw. A few little changes, and, you know, I don't know if they're right, but in this deck, I didn't see why... Kroxa just didn't do anything for the deck. I mean, yes, the deck is black and red, so Kroxa is a really good black and red creature. It just wasn't doing it for me. I just never ever had... I mean, yeah, Kroxa can close out games, but it didn't synergize, if you know what I mean. Yes, you could put a stop on, throw Kroxa as a 2-drop on turn 3, and you could go ahead and Village Rites it. You do little stuff like that. You could claim the Firstborn when you drop it and attack. Yeah. But, you know, you have so little removal other than claim the Firstborn, and that you're just trying to gum up the board and win off of triggers and Bastion and a lot of 1/1s. I didn't like it, and I want to put more 1/1s in. So what are we going to bring in? I'm going to bring in 1 Forbidden Friendship because it was just really so solid. It's a 2-drop that gives you 2 1/1s. The only other card we have that does that in the deck is the Pest Summoning, and it costs 3. And then 1 more of the Exodus Overlord, because this card is an absolute powerhouse, in my opinion, on that backside of Awaken the Blood Altar. Being able to sacrifice creatures, especially if they're theirs, and just get that 3/6 with haste and does 3 damage every time it attacks. It is absolutely amazing. So I'm going to add a 3rd one in because I think that card is super, super strong. Now, one change to the sideboard is I really like the thought of the Mascot Exhibition, but when you have 7 mana, you know, you're either got other stuff you can do or you're maybe dead, I am actually going to take that out of the deck and add the third pest summoning, because you actually have so many learn cards that you're going to get almost all these lessons by the end of the game, in my opinion, and that gives you a third pest summoning, which I think is super, super strong. So, as always, thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this deck. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to the channel. It's completely free. It really helps support us. Plus, being a subscriber to the channel lets you into the drawing to win a free Strixhaven set of booster box. If you want to find out how, then check out the information down in the description. And thank you very much for being part of the community. Leave us a comment down below. And as always, until next time, have a blast in the arena.